You are officially in the green room with your boy Big Tonight. Let's go.
When they mention making music, they don't talk about us. What else? They don't have the war shows and then kills none. Damn. Don't kill Monday night, LJ know we tough. Damn. Don't let them boys win and you know they suck. What else?
What it do, my boy Chop?
What's up, bro?
Got my boy Chop in the building.
Damn right, we in there.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, famo?
When I talk to them, let me go so good.
Man, you made it to the green room, man.
In the green room. Let me get that can right now.
The green room, man, we here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I had to get Mr. Eye Opener yourself.
Yes, sir.
In the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad you did.
Cause there's so much going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to get you here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to talk about, man, there's a lot of stuff been going on. How you feel about making right now?
Making dangerous, man. Compared to how we were growing up, man, being born in '87 and being born at a time where I was raised in the '90s, and '90s when gang culture kind of like took over making, and me seeing gang culture take over making, and it was violence, but it wasn't random violence like it is now. Yeah. I say this day and age making right now is worse than the '90s with gang violence at its peak.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you too, cause there's so much hybrid gangs. Like when we came up, a lot of gangs they just stayed to their side.
Right. If
it did pop off, it popped off for about a week. But now, man, it's an ongoing thing. Even though it's similar, but it ain't. Kids more dangerous now with guns. Everybody, cause back in the day, we really didn't want to hide our guns, but the kids don't care who see their guns now.
Do you think the hybrid gangs, like when you say hybrid gangs?
Hybrid mean like
gangs that don't branch off of the major gangs.
No, major gangs.
But they like the just
GDs,
made up.
Just made up.
You think they more dangerous than like the original gang?
Yeah, they is, man, because a lot of gangs had morals. If you were GD, you were GD. Even though if you came from another neighborhood. So you ain't see too many GDs beefing with all the gangs. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You seen Bloods have their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had them all, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had their little thing going on, but now it's like it just don't kill everybody together. It's all about the section again, but everybody they together. Different gangs coming together, or they went to school.
Right.
They my boy, he said to say we finna start our own.
Yeah.
But
it ain't morals no more.
Ain't no morals no more. So that's why I understand what you're saying, they're more dangerous.
They're dangerous.
Yeah. Yep. So as you growing up in the '90s, kind of give the people like where you really from, you know what I'm saying, like where you from.
So '90s, born like I was born. My mom had me she was 14. So when my birth certificate say Log Cabin Drive, Hollenberg Road, Bearview area. You know what I'm saying? My grandma stayed in that area. Bought her first house there, and we own that house to this day. So all her kids and grandkids were raised in that one house, and it's across from Green Meadow. So people they consider it from Green Meadow because everybody from that project played in my grandma's yard. Okay. So it's all like a Green Meadow neighborhood house with my grandma's house. So being born and raised over there, my mama moving to Macon Garden in 1994 and being raised, growing up with y'all out there, moving in out there and Macon Garden in 94. Yeah. Like 7, 8, 9, some up in there, 7, 8, 9, yeah. But both of them being like you say in the '90s, it was gang culture. You know that Green Meadow with gang culture we had 912 West Side Gangster Crips out there. We had the leaders of Crips out there at that time. We had all the heavy hitters in that gang at that time. Then coming to Macon Garden, you understand, and having Kitchen Pride and people out there from South Macon seeing Bloods, for the first time, seeing Kitchen Pride Thugs for the first time, Mafia for the first time, seeing GD. You understand? Like, so it was gang culture in both neighborhoods where I was from. Crips, you understand? And but like for me, Green Meadow was like a headquarters for Crips. Like, but I mean like headquarters, just like this was the only thing that was out there. It wasn't nothing but Crips in Green Meadow. So and the gang members back then, and they were telling me not to get in no game. When nobody influenced you to be like them, enjoying no game. So, like I say, it was less violent because the niggas who were violent, well, they ain't teaching the young nigga to be violent. They were trying to break the cycle, you understand? So, we were growing up in a time where we were looking at violence like it really wasn't the thing to do. They wanted to do better than what the hell they were doing. Even the music. You know?
Yes, sir. They're right. They're right, man. So, I understand what you're saying, how it was back then while we were coming up, when we actually got
we had to build
to see it, you feel me? We kind of had to like, we did have those certain people like protecting their neighborhood, nobody couldn't come. And then Green Meadow had this. Cause I know Green Meadow had it because we had to go to school with Green Meadows and got to it, what it is, back out Log Cabin over there, what it was.
You had Log Cabin.
What was that little neighborhood over there?
Scotland Heights.
You got Scotland Heights, you had.
Yeah, Tara Apartment, Scotland Heights. All up and down Log Cabin. You know Log Cabin, Court, all
through that, man. Crook. Crook all the way through there. So, we had to go to school, so back where we was at, it was GD. All the way up from the outside, from Spall, the Atwood, the Westminster, all the way up. We had the GDs on this side. Greenbrier, they were crew. You know what I'm saying? So we had to get on the bus and got there and bump heads with the crew all the time. But after a while, a lot of those, everybody became friends.
If you survived.
Because some people got fucked up.
A lot of people died in that time.
So you had to be hard, you had to survive.
Gang banging with you.
You know what I'm saying? Because you already had the other folk that was already going to prison and doing it. Then you had those, we popping out. Everybody. So man, I understand the gang culture making danger, man. We just need to try to find a way to change the narrative because everybody got a little smarter and a little older and stuff like that. What kind of like influence you, like industry rappers and local rappers start like you want to become a rapper?
Like local rap music really made me want to become a rapper. Because up until I see people locally doing, I ain't think that you could become a rapper. I used to hear rappers and I knew rap music and I was a fan of rap music, but I didn't know I could become a rapper. Until I see Mad Click from Making Gar. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, being from Making Gar and watching, what was going on out there. One night, I ran across Mad Click, which is you and a few more members in a circle, hooded up, and you doing your thing, you understand? Acapella. And I see it. It was some of the most amazing shit I ever heard in my damn life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can just imagine, I'm listening. In my mind, I see it now, you understand? So
we wore like the 5 Heartbeat.
Outside of the cold, man.
It
was, acapella, man, like the 5 Heartbeat. You understand? And I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And from that point on, I became a rapper.
That was a good time, man. That was a good time about the music and everything. It's just like, now we all got a little older. We still trying to do it. Now, the game don't change. This was something we didn't get to talk about. The game don't change now.
That's right.
Just the way we had to promote music. Now it's so like right in your face. All the way in your face. Like, I ain't got to run and throw up a poster. I can go to the eye and put it straight to the thing.
It's all
I made a lot of rapper lazy, but now, but
it gave you a chance.
Gave you a chance.
It gave more people a chance.
Now people got chance after chance after chance. It ain't too many times. If you actually pushing yourself every day to it, you shouldn't fail. And once you take that time off, it's gonna be hard to catch back up. You get what I'm saying? So man, I just see that, man, the growth that you got and all that, everything. And I was just like, in the midst of the music and everything, woo, Chop, you end up having a baby.
I did. You end up having a baby. So
tell me, well, how that made you feel? You know you got that baby all the way back.
Changed my life to the point of desperation. Mm-hmm. I started feeling desperate about my life. You understand? Like, you know, you're responsible for a life now. You understand? It ain't just you no more. Yep. So I had to take that in consideration and have to, it made me change certain things I was doing. You understand? Because I ain't want a baby born into a certain way of life. You understand? So it just made me feel like I was pressed for time in order to get my shit together. Yeah. Yeah. More than anything.
Was you kind of like scared in the time? Like really kind of like, you know, where you brought him on to?
To the project.
Yeah. To Green Meadow?
Green Meadow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Brought him on to the project, the Green Meadow, man. It felt like, what did it feel like? Like I said, it felt like desperation. I knew when I was bringing him home to Green Meadow that it wasn't gonna be long before I was leaving up out of there. You understand? Like, you know, you might come home to this, but I'm gonna get us out of here. You know what I'm saying? So like 9 times, it made me want a house. So I started looking for houses and stuff I couldn't afford, and getting jobs. You understand? You know, so it just made me feel like it was time to do something with my life.
That was up. That was up. Well, okay. Don't they know how many kids you have now?
So
let the people know.
All right, so I got 2 biological sons and a daughter. You understand? All right. That I signed a birth certificate. Okay. Who I raised as my own daughter. Yeah.
Man, that was so that good.
So 3 kids.
It'd be hard for some men to take in somebody your child.
That's right.
But I commend you on that.
Yeah.
Cause I seen you do what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
How long and the struggle, the stress, and what's your relationship status now? What going on?
Oh man, single. Yeah.
So
for sure.
Just ain't together no more. Okay, so I know I was talking to somebody, man. I know one day, man, you were talking. It just was like, you brought me some story about, you know what I'm saying, relationship. And everybody's story just seemed the same from such and such, him. And like everybody's story be about the same. Cause we know we good-hearted people, right?
Correct.
We don't let nobody mess with us, but we good-hearted. Then sometimes I feel like women, they don't understand the struggles of a man every day.
That's right.
See, they be like, oh, I got the kids and they right here. But when that man with you and the kids and this and that, it's different. It's like, I got to do something every day. Like, he just working, he ain't getting no time. He ain't getting no time. And they can destroy you. Some women don't understand they can destroy a man because he might don't messed up. Now, we ain't talking about cheating. There's something happened with him being a black person.
Yes, sir.
In this society, as trying to get a job, keep going.
Yeah.
Man, that's why most black men go to hustling.
That's right.
And some women be so satisfied with the hustle. Once he get caught, and he don't want to do it no more. Oh, you ain't shit, you need to get out.
Yep.
See, that's what I'm saying. But you can't keep a woman happy with nothing. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes
the wrong woman.
The wrong woman.
Yep.
I just understand how women will tell you that and never compromise sometimes.
Right.
It's their way. You get what I'm saying? So once you go to say, hey man, I want to put my foot down. I'm standing on there. It's a problem with it. I know we were talking about that, and I was just seeing everybody's story was so similar. And I know just getting your point on how you don't feel, and just from your point of view of how you don't feel being in a situation like that.
See, and that's the thing. Like when you grow from being in a relationship with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Whether that family, cousin, best friend, homegirl, homeboy, or intimate relationship, wife, you know what I'm saying? Girlfriend of a long term, you know what I'm saying? Hey, a girlfriend of a short term, you know what I'm saying? So some people be in love with each other. They've been together for 2 months, you know what I'm saying? And want to hold on to each other for whatever the reason, or work it out, or get back together, whatever the case. Yeah. So you have to realize that sometimes most people that go through stuff in a relationship only going through stuff because they in the wrong relationship. Okay. You understand? So when I look back on my past relationships with anybody, I realized that every girl that I ever dated, it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Every girl I ever dated, it was the same problem. You understand? And it was because I was the same Corey. You understand? I was the same Corey in every relationship. You understand? And meaning that I wasn't ready for a relationship. I wasn't grown. They probably wasn't mature enough for a relationship. They wasn't grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a wreck. It's just a wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like, waiting at people wait. You know what I'm saying? And it's worse if you in living this life and this weird, crazy life, and you create kids and you create these demonic soul ties and demonic bonds with each other. You understand? And it's just so many things why a relationship can go wrong. You understand? And it mainly boils down to people not being with the person they're supposed to be with. Yeah. You understand? And you get with the person you're supposed to be with, you ain't got to worry about none of the stuff that people talk about they ever went through in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to, because you love this person, you want to be with this person, so it ain't really nothing that can happen to throw you off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it's about, being with the right person. So until I'm with find the right person that I want to be with, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about them wanting to be with me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Right. When I find the person that I want to be with, then we can be right there and see if you the right person. You understand? For where I'm at in life. Yeah. Because you can be with a person that you ain't even on that same level with. Yeah. And the Bible called that unequally yoked. You understand? Meaning it ain't no balance now. Somebody pulling this way. I mean, so you want level-headed everything. Okay. You understand?
Yeah, get into that. You saying like the Bible, and I didn't notice something over the past couple 2 years, or you know what I'm saying, this year, last year. I just know you just got deeper into it, and I didn't know we were having this conversation. You past couple mornings, you asked me about how my faith been and everything. I told you I've been this way and that way, pulling me this way, that way. But I still believe, but I still been getting pulled, just fighting with different stuff. And I just see how passionate you was on the morning, how deep with the conversation was, and you were feeling it. It was like it was happiness, but it was like deep, like they telling me to do the God Jesus them. That's why I'm talking and doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I just seen you so passionate, just like how you said, man, still going to happen and it going to be like that. And you said that you telling me how you felt Jesus, how it felt to you, the feeling presence on you.
How would I explain that? First, and we're gonna tell the story. Yeah. But the feeling, man, it was feel at first. It was almost like, it was feel because of what I was going through at the time and why he had to show up for me. You understand? So it was almost like unbelief, really, to be honest. It was like, ain't no way. You understand? Like, that would have really was like, ain't no way. And plus I needed something spiritual to help me at that time because I had something bothering me at that time. So he was on time, you understand? But I was just surprised that he'll show up and I experienced it, so it was more shocking than anything. But it felt good, you understand? To know it was real. I want to say that. I say that more than anything. Even though I was shocked, it felt good to know that he was real. He was real. Right there with you. I was more shocked that he was real than anything.
That was up, man. That cool.
I was more shocked that he was real.
I'm glad I just seen the growth. I just seen Mr. Eye Opener.
I'm here.
I need CORDAEBRIXX.
CORDAEBRIXX showing up, man.
CORDAEBRIXX showing up.
Showing up
Give me
for
that.
you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I know you got something.
Yes, sir.
I know you got something.
I got you.
Okay. That was so. I just want you. We gonna end this thing right here, man. I'm glad you came through, Mr. Corey Crowther.
Yes, sir.
CORDAEBRIXX.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Eye Opener.
Yes, sir.
All journals, everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. The Reader.
Yes, sir.
Man, the man can talk to anybody. No matter what culture you is, whatever, he gonna find a way to talk to you.
Amen.
I want you to just tell me a little, just in a couple words, what the youth, what you think the youth need to be doing, or just talk to the youth for a couple seconds and let them know just. Cause you don't had your time in jail. You don't went and wait for a year or two. So just let them know, man. Everything ain't all pieces and cream.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell them. From the beginning, you gotta find Jesus, and when you find Jesus, your life will be easier, no matter what you're going through. You understand? Because everybody's life ain't gonna be the same. So I can't tell a person what helped me. You understand? Because he might not have my problem. You understand? It might not be his addiction. You understand? It might be another life. You know? So
man, I sure appreciate you, man, coming through, man, to the green room. And hey, shout out to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go subscribe.
Amen.
The Big Snipe, 36 Horn Block on YouTube. Go to Facebook, the green room. Big Snipe.
Amen.
Flow Mike.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all check everything out we got coming, man. It's going down the green room.
It is.